Good evening everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Live. My name's Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Karaka, Auckland, and tonight we're going to make a card together where this is the card that we're going to make, and it's a easy open gatefold that can be made into a gift card holder as well. So as we're coming into the season of gift giving, so let me pop you down, turn you around, and we will get started. Before we get started, I'll just get some get it up on my screen so I can see who's there and say hello. Sorry, I thought I had got myself all sorted and I actually missed tonight and got myself sorted for my stamp club. So let's just let that catch up. There we go. So do say hello if you're there. I'd love to know who I'm talking with. So what we're going to start off with is a card base, and we're using Boho Vibes designer series paper. And you've possibly seen this somewhere before. So before I choose my cardstock for the next one, I'm going to choose the designer series paper. So this is the Boho Vibes, yeah, 6x6 designer series paper, and I just used a whole sheet on that one. So it was that sheet there that is the whole sheet. And we could use any of these. That's quite funky. I think I've used that on a card. Well, that's quite nice. I thought this was quite a generic pack for birthdays, which would be quite nice to make it a little bit, it's a bit boring, a bit easier to use, because then I could have, maybe we'll go with that one. Then I could use it, then I've got like a multi-use one that could be male, could be female. So let's start off with a piece of Secret Sea. I need to order some more, and we're going to cut this down to 10.5, which is half an A4 piece. Alright, so we're going to pop that out of the way, and then, did I write the measurements down? No, I did not. But that's okay. It's a mix of inches and centimetres. So it was at 2 1/4. So 2 1/4 is 5.6 centimetres. And actually I want to, maybe I'll make that 2 centimetres. No, 2 inches, so 5 centimetres. Let's go 5 centimetres there. I'm going to use our light grey one, and then I think it was 20.5 was our next score line. Pop that on. Oops, no, do it there. Yeah, 20.5. So 5 and then 20. Oops. 20.5 centimetres, and we'll score there. You could make them, that's weird, Alison, isn't it? So you could make these, so what I've done is got this is what we're making, and it opens like that, and it can make a gift card holder, which I'm going to do for this one. So you're going to cut your A4 in half, so that's 10.5 centimetres across, and then you score at 5 centimetres and then 20.5 centimetres. And I'm not going to put my trimmer away because I'm going to need to cut the design series paper in a minute. I have put my bone folder somewhere safe. There it is. So I'm just going to finish these score lines. Alright. Oh, that has not worked. Oh, because I took the 5 centimeters off. Dork. Okay, so then that needs to be 21. 21. If you're doing it at 5, you need to do it at, actually, because that works out to be a half a centimetre gap, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's 21.5 there. Sorry. So you're going to score at 5 centimeters, and then you're going to score at 21.5 centimeters. I forgot to make that adjustment as I was doing it, and we're not going to see that because we will have designer series paper over it, and then also, no, what have I done? That's the same. Okay, so I shouldn't change my measurements when I do it, I suppose. 20.5, let's do that one. The first one is 5, so let's do that at 6. And 20.5 should be, oh, now that's messed up completely. Okay, 5.5. I had it right and then I changed it, and so learn from my mistake. Don't change it once you've got one that works. It's all good. It's just paper, so we just make it work. So let me pop that in and pop that down, and then I'm going to bring that one in. Yes. And so I'm just going to put on the, get rid of that score mark a little bit. It's going to have paper over it, we're not going to see it. And this side is going to have paper, and then I'm going to glue it down for a gift card holder anyway. Alright, so let's check. We have got this piece here is 9.5, so it's going to be 9. I want it to go across, and I want more of this colour than I do of this colour. So we're going to go, actually, if I cut that, because our card base is 10.5, so I'm going to cut that at 10. That gets rid of that strip there altogether for me. And then, what did we say that was? 9.5. That front flap is 9.5, so this is going to be 9. I'm going to go down half a centimetre. Man, my eyes must be really off tonight. Either that or it's not 9.5. It's not 9.5. So that goes like that. So I need to trim this bit. I'm just going to take a mil off. So it works out that my paper is actually 9.3 because of what I've done there, but close enough. The score is 9.3, so should be about 8.7. There we go, 8.7. It depends how fussy you want to be with it. And then this part here, what did we make it? 5.5, I think, is that score mark there in the middle. 5.5, so we're going to make this piece 5. And it's going to join up, it's going to look like one piece, so I'm going to do it from the top side there. I'm making it more difficult than it actually is, Alison. So 5, it's actually quite easy. It was quite easy until I changed the measurements on myself. If you didn't have matching paper also, it would be super easy. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in here. It's going to go there. Just going to run my bone folder over the edges just to get it nice and smooth. Some glue. Hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. I had a very nice sleep in for my birthday. Well, I mean, who am I kidding? Usually I was sleeping anyway, but it was a very nice sleep in. We went out for lunch with my family, my siblings and my dad. And then there's crazy people in my lounge kitchen. Piper's obviously sitting down cooking while she's talking to her boyfriend overseas. Okay, so that's the first part done. So if you wanted to do it how I've done it here, it's confused. Is it today? Yes, it is today. This part was 2 1/4 inches, and then it's a mix of inches and centimeters, and then the second fold. So the first score line was 2.5 inches, 2 1/4 inches, and then the next one was 20.5. So this one is 5.5 centimeters by 20.5 centimeters. If you wanted to keep, basically, you just need to have it so that it lines up. So the measurement itself, you could have a smaller measurement here and a longer one that side as well. That doesn't really matter. What I am going to do is I'm going to pop a piece of light cardstock in here, and actually let's do a bit of cloud cover instead of white, just to be different. Oh, thank you, Alison. In theory, that should be a standard card size. Yep. So then this needs to be 14.35 by 10. And so I'm going to pop this in here for that becomes our message piece, and that fits nicely in there like that. So we'll just glue that down. That's okay. Thank you, Andrea. You missed all the not what to do. I'll go over what you should do instead of what you shouldn't do. My first one was very quick. It was like 5 minutes before I went online, which is probably why I messed up the actual one that I was doing, because I was rushing. So then that goes there like that. So you do see a little bit of that extra score line that I've made, but that doesn't matter. Okay, and so this one, so it opens like this. You've got a nice little card inside. I'm going to make this one a gift card holder. So we're going to put some, you can use glue or tape. I find that if I put tape in, sometimes it's a bit thick, but depending on the tape that you use, if you've got a really nice fine tape, actually isn't too bad. The straight edge at the top. So I'm going to get it as close to the top. Actually put it on where you can see it. Close to the edge there and the top. And then the same with this one. Oh, I turned it around the wrong way. And then we'll So when you're using double-sided tape or tear and tape or anything like that, if you make sure that you apply lots of pressure and get it nice and burnished, it'll be easier to get the backing off for you, because it's actually adhered down to the and then what we're going to do is just make sure it's lined up, and then you can just put your bone folder in and just kind of stretch it a little bit, which gives a little bit of, I'm going to make sure that that's stuck down now. And then I don't have one. What do I have that might fit? I don't have a gift card here. Let's put post-it notes, kind of about the same width. So then you can put your gift card in here, which will obviously come out a little bit more, and then close it off. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to pop a greeting on here. So let's use a similar colour scheme. So I'm just going to use the what are they called? Spotlight on Nature dies, which I just really quickly just did. And then realised that I'd actually used two different patterns, which were not my plan. So let's just leave those, and I'm going to get that one and that one. I'm just going to use those. I'll clean that up. So I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to cut these out for us. Actually, I think I've got another piece of cloud cover that I can use. No, I don't. Not cloud cover. Let's put that back. Okay. Moved. Did it move? Yes, it did move. That's right. It might not be noticeable. Yeah, it is. No, something. It's noticeable. All right. Let me do that again. Trying to be quick, and that's what happened, is it moved on the platform. Okay, let's try again. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Okay. So, that there. Let's just use some happy birthday. Hopefully that's going to fit. I didn't even check that. This is one of my favourite stamp sets. I think I use it just about every card. When I want just a birthday thingy. Gosh, made a big mess. What the heck, Kelley? Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to pop this over, and it's going to centre over the, I'm going to pop some dimensionals, which I had just a minute ago. Like a whole new sheet of them. Where'd they go? Yeah. Oh, there they are. Underneath everything. Just take some of this off. So we're going to put dimensionals on half of the card. Does anyone else? I know Alison's been crafting this weekend. Anyone else? I spent yesterday afternoon organising my Christmas. It's Christmas paper, but it's not really, because it's got some really cool designs that can be non-Christmas. So even though I've got most of the cards have got a Christmas kind of theme, they would be very easy to turn into, apart from the one that's got the Christmas tree shaker thing on it, the other cards would be very easy to turn into birthday ones and masculine birthday ones. So the class you get, you choose either half or a full pack of the designer series paper, and then all the other bits that you need to go with it. And let's find some gems. And yeah, so if you get a half a pack of DSP, you'll have plenty to make other cards with, and then if you do a full pack, then you'll have so many. But the half pack, you're not going to use anywhere close to the half the pack, so you'll be able to use it for other things, or make more of the cards that we're making. These are retired, sorry, I'm not sure what they're called. Silver and clear epoxy essentials. So these are the clear ones. They're so old that they're really hard to get off. So they're like little raindrop almost. I think they actually, those ones are, I think they came in that set. Maybe some of the silver ones. So that class is, it's a bit more expensive because that DSP is a specialty DSP, so it has black and white and silver with gold in it. So the DSP itself is a little bit more expensive. That's why the class is more expensive. And I'm happy to post. I've just done all the videos so that you can follow along with the measurements and things. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that class. That is the 19th of October, but orders, I need to order it on the 1st of October, so if anyone is interested, I need a deposit of $20 by, or the full amount if you prefer to do that, by the 1st of October. So that is our card tonight. Straight card, and I haven't put a piece in there yet. I might put a piece in, but it'll just kind of hold it up a little bit more if I pop one in actually. And then this one here is our gift card holder, so if you're giving someone a gift, then that a gift card, it's always nice to just give them in something rather than just handing them the gift card or the little one. Oh, that's a good score, Alison. Well, you'll be able to go and watch now because we are finished. Now, I haven't checked actually to see if anybody popped up. From last week's card, and I think there was. Just need to go and find it now. I've posted a few things since then. There we go. Andrea and Alison. Now I feel like I saw Jill. Did she send it? Oh no, that was the week before. Okay. Andrea and Alison. Let's flip you around so we can see the thing, and we will. Good luck, ladies. Thank you very much for sharing your creativity. Andrea, congratulations. Add you back to my list of people that I need to send something to. Where's my pen? I will get that sorted over the holidays for you ladies. And I will thank you for joining me tonight. I can smell that my dinner is ready, so I will say thank you very much for joining me. Oh, look at that, dinner on 8 o'clock. Piper has made pancakes. We went to a place called Joe's Garage for lunch, and there's a few of them around, not just in Auckland, which was really yummy. And one of the items that they had on the menu was pikelets. I was like, yeah, you could make pikelets at home, but you might not make other things at home. So she's made pikelets with jam and cream for dinner. And I have a bit of cheesecake as my birthday cake, so I'm looking forward to going and having that. And I will see you next Sunday. Thank you very much for popping in and joining me. I hope you have a go at one of the versions of the cards. Again, this one here, the measurements were slightly different, so 5.5 centimeters and then 20.5 centimeters are the two score marks. This one here was 2 1/4 inches and 20.5 centimeters, so it's slightly wider, this one, than this one, I think. Nah, I tell fibs, they're both exactly the same. So what did we say? 5.5 and 20.5 centimeters, half a piece of A4 nice quick card or a quick gift card holder, and then just your designer series paper. Alright, I'll post these up soon, and would love to see what you create. Bye for now. Oh, I know, Alison, they smell really yummy. I'm grateful that that's what's coming out of the kitchen tonight. Bye for now.